Not long ago in a drunken. He killed a little girl. Amputation of the hand. Is his punishment. All students in the class are very scared. This is also an educational way. That the government is aiming for. But it's his fault. Not just one hand is enough. In the future, when there will be no death penalty. To prevent crime. And reduce crime rate. The government proposes a new law. Criminals. Part will be cut off. In front of the victims' families. Every surgery. The victim's family will decide the part to be removed, right until they don't ask anymore. Then this will stop. Bingham was the first to apply this penalty. Although guilty, when I heard the news, you can't accept it either. Helpless to fight. The curator comforted him and said, first-time surgery is like an experiment. It won't make much of a difference. Not only that. If all goes well. At second or third surgery. The victim's family can ask to stop the surgery for him. In the blink of an eye, that day has come. In front of the victim's family. The first part is cut off. Is his left hand. In the operating room everything is being prepared. Outside the victim's family is watching. The surgery has finally started. I don't understand why you let kids watch gore like this. But like me, I ran away. After having his arm amputated, Bingham was sent to school. He stood on the podium. Talking to the children below with a very scary face. If you don't follow the law, the result will be like him. But look at his expression. We can't see. Penitence. But instead. Is dissatisfaction with this punishment. Very soon after that, until the second surgery, a healthy body. Lying on the operating bed. This time he will have his right arm and left leg amputated. This is his punishment. Outside the operating room, the victim's family called the person in charge. Announcement they can start. His eldest daughter was murdered. Cutting off a hand. Of course it can't be compensated. In his eyes right now. Filled with hatred. And of course. This surgery. It can't be the last time. After witnessing this scary scene. The youngest daughter did not dare to come anymore. Is this father too cruel? When you let your child see this scene. Hear the machine in the operating room. The second daughter quietly left. After finishing surgery. Bingham is no longer angry or disgruntled. Just tell yourself that. I won't hurt anyone from now on. I feel so sorry right now. After recovering he was sent to the local high school. Purpose. Same as last time. But this time. Only one leg left. No longer aggressive, scary. Just gently remind the kids. Should listen to their parents. However these kids. Not only didn't notice. But also mocking him. Bingham is now helpless. I feel sorry for what I've done. Then came the third surgery as a matter of course. The doctor knew that the victim's family would not forgive Bingham. This time. He had his right leg amputated. After surgery. With a face full of guilt. Prayer and hope. The victim's family will forgive. And don't punish him anymore. At the same time, society has repeatedly opposed this practice. Many people think that this punishment is too barbaric. Then again for the fourth time. Bingham was anesthetized on the operating table. The victim's father is standing outside. Look at Bingham with hateful eyes. He still can't forgive Bingham. Therefore, doctors and nurses. Please continue. This terrifying punishment. This time. Bingham had one kidney removed. And part of the lung. And that. Also give some money to the prison. After 4 punishments, he was paralyzed. But I still have a request. Daily watch videos of those surgeries. Watch those scenes again. There's no emotion left in his face. 5 months later, 5th surgery took place. He begged the doctors to spare him. But they can't do that. Because the victim's father decided. The person in charge told him. From now on I won't be able to see his expression anymore. The surgery goes on. This time he had his tongue, lips and nose cut off. Until the hair and clumps are removed. There's nothing on me that can't be removed now. At this time, the victim's father signed it. When he saw his daughter's killer punished with his own eyes. I'm still in a lot of pain. 5 years on, Bingham is still alive. Your curator now every weekend. Will take you to schools. To educate the children like before. Not discussing whether this is right or wrong. Because it is the punishment for the criminals. However, there is no humanity at all. Even for the victim's family. It's also an investigation. Because at the beginning. We'll give them a sense of vengeance. But when they see a healthy person with their own eyes. I lost parts one by one because of my decision. That is also torture. For themselves. Not just criminals. So in your opinion, which side is right and which side is wrong? Is it too much for the victim's family to do so? Does the criminal deserve such punishment? If you find it good, please give me a like and share to support me.